Welcome to the review by Djsprc. Do you have the Team Associate Apex 2 or one of the version of Apex 2? This is the Huni truck. That is a Team Associate Apex 2. Apex 2 from Associated. And you're trying to run a lot of power into it, like a Sidewinder 8 from Castle. Or there's a lot of other brands out there, Hobby Wing, or God knows. I don't know why we would want to run a big power system, but it is what it is. I'm running 6.5 in mine, and I didn't want to take a chance of this. I don't know why Team Associated decided to use this kind of a system. If I open the case of the transmission here, this is where your motor mounts, and you'll have your pinion, idler gear, and then your spur. Pinion is steel, idler gear is plastic, pinion is plastic too. Now I have no issues running basically a metal pinion with a plastic spur. Never had issues with that. But the biggest problem with these guys here, the idler in the middle is plastic, putting a lot of power. Sometimes this guy will shred itself. This gear right here, if she wants to focus, maybe not. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, I guess she doesn't want to, but it is what it is. Yes, this gear right here, that is 100% plastic. I did a lot of research to see if it does exist in metal. And unfortunately, I've been hitting walls left and right. I went on forums of Apex 2, asked the question. The response I got back is, there's none. There's none. Did the complete A to Z Team Associated's website, found literally nothing. That started to make me think, is there another option? Started looking at other vehicles. Would they have something similar that would work? Start thinking a wall again. Until another major brand have something that's the same tooth count, same size, but different bearings. Maybe you're wondering what would be. Could I share it with you guys? Yes, I will. If you have a Team Associated Apex 2 and you keep shredding this gear, the idler gear, your solution is Traxxas. It's the idler gear machine aluminum. This is a 30 tooth 1996X. Now there's a steel version. That's this guy right here. The only reason I went with aluminum is a lot lighter. I'm trying to remove weight of this vehicle, but not going to be major. Now for this video, I'll use the steel one. This is going to be for the unicorn once it's built. This is the transmission case of the unicorn. But now you would say, okay, yeah, cool. But it's not the same size of bearings. It's just, yeah, that's right. I went, okay, and I would need basically, I think they're 11 by something. I just don't remember the size at the top of my head. But would be these guys here that I found on Amazon. On the paper, they don't really say, but the High Pico 694 ZZ Deep Teal Z2, X003Y9C61T. They're made in China. Go figure. But what I'll do is I'll find the size. I'll put it in the description below. Because like I said, I don't remember exactly, but I think they're 11 by, the stock ones are 11 by 3. No, the stock ones are 8 by something. They're super tiny. But what you need is the middle hole to be the same, and the exterior hole is 11. Now on this guy here, I know it is 11. I think they're 11 by 4, and 11 by 5, if I remember correctly. And we need the middle to be 3. And these are the only bearings I was able to find that 100% works. And you pop them in. They work excellent. Now, the other problem we have, if you take your screw and start tightening this guy down, you're putting a lot of force on the bearing and prevents it from turning. That's not good because there's a small space. Unfortunately, the stock pin, this guy here, is not long enough. At first, I put a small shim. It did work, but I did not like the way it was. Again, went back to the drawing board. Tried to figure out if I can get this longer. Couldn't find anything again. And I decided to do this before I built the car itself. When I finally decided to build the car, a light bulb lighted up, and I said, "Eureka! There's my solution." The steering post of the bell crank on the vehicle itself, that's the Apex 2 steering rack and bell crank, 3885-1, has these posts. Now, they are longer. They need to be cut down. I said to myself, that's easy. That's not something that's very hard to do. I figured out the link and basically cut it down. Now what I need to do is remove this, remove that, remove the back screw, throw it out of the way, grab this one here, thread it in. Now this is a lot longer. It's going to be very hard to show you guys, but I would say it's about maybe 1/8 longer. I'm sure the camera won't want to focus, but you kind of see it, it's longer. Not by much. Now, you might be fine just doing the stock one. My OCD kicked in and I said, I can't do this. I cannot leave it that way. Basically got these. I got 2. I'll do one for this truck here, and I'll do the other one for the car. What I did, I cut it down, redid the thread, the R3 mil thread. I did both sides to make sure, because this is not threaded all the way in. Now, the beginning is threaded. I say it's almost threaded halfway, because this is about 1/4 in. But yeah, I grabbed a tap and die, tapped it, cut it, re-tapped it to make sure the thread is fine. And the threads are fine on this guy here. Fully taps goes in. Now my screw here is a little bit longer than I need, but you get the point. Now I am able to put my bearing back in, if I can. For some reason, Doesn't want to. That's weird. Pop it in. I'll need to sand it a bit. I might have, but again, you get the point of it. Now my bearing's perfectly to the side here. Now my bearing in my post. Now I'm able to put my screw, tighten it solid, that way it doesn't move and doesn't put any pressure on this guy. Now, the other thing you need to do, in the case here, you'll need to grind this guy here to put it oval. Basically, what I mean is grab this and cut it around to put space for the screw. You'll need to do both sides, in and out of this guy here. And when you're done, it looks like this. This guy, you can't even see it. It is shaved inside. But that's how you do it. Use the Apex 2 steering rack and belt crank. That is number 31851. With the Traxxas idler gear, machine aluminum to save weight if you want to. But like I said, they do have the metal one. The metal one is 1996. 1996R, if I remember correctly. 1996 is still the plastic one. 1996X is the aluminum one. It's a lot lighter. Shave that one down, the correct length, if you want to go to that side. Basically what I did, I put it in and I measured it and cut it. Is it cut perfectly? Now this one here, like I said, I have to sand it just a bit. There's burr on the side that's preventing me from bringing my bearing down. But for the sake of this video, yeah. And the bearings that you need are 11 by 3 if I remember correctly. But I'll post them in the link, in the links, in the comments underneath, the exact size. In worst case, I'll find the Amazon link that I have. Now, don't get me wrong here. It is a Canadian link. For your Americans that want to do the same thing to your Apex, because you're tired of shredding this idler gear in plastic, if you grab the description, you'll be able to find it on the American side, Amazon. And I think they were $9 Canadian, something like that, or 12 bucks. They're dirt cheap. I have multiples. It came with 2. I think I got 20 of these bearings. 20 or 16, I don't remember. It's been a while I did this. And yeah, if you guys have a comment or something, post down below. I'll be glad to answer you and give you a hand. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It does help the channel a lot, and it's free to subscribe. There's no charge. I do appreciate it very much, and the channel appreciates it too at the same time. And look forward for more videos on this guy here. Modification wise, at the moment, beside the carbon shock towers that are coming, that I did on this guy here, I did the transmission mount in carbon fiber, the belt crank top in carbon fiber. All the links on the vehicle are carbon fiber. All the ball ends are still completely A to Z in this vehicle here. The other thing I did is I painted the chrome, the calipers, but the discs, to make it look more realistic. But yeah, I digress. I'll stop right now, and thank you for watching, and have a great one.